Hello everybody, this is Peter the Rock. It's Sunday the 22nd of September. Ahead of me is King Street running across this road in Reading. I want to just show you a couple of interesting things. One is perhaps the most impressive fire escape I have ever seen, which is down the corner of this building, which is called The Blade. You can see that in front of me. And the top of it, I mentioned it before when I was in the Abbey, and this is not quite a mathematical hyperbolic curve, but it's an approximation to it. So rather interesting. That's the interesting thing about Reading, is there's a lot of the old is interwoven with the new. Finally, there's also quite a lot of water in Reading, and it tells me you've found the Abbey Mill, and there's a "you are" here. So this is where I am, here, just a bit south of the Abbey ruins, because that's north that way. And I'm going to head back towards the station now, because I've done a lot of filming today. This small stream called Holy Brook once powered the Abbey's mill. The mill stood where the stone arch crosses the stream from the 1100s until 1963. Well, I think that's the stone arch they're talking about. During the days of this abbey, this area was a busy workplace. There was a bakehouse where flour was turned into bread, a dovecot where doves were kept for eggs and meat, and a brewery. There was also a stable for the abbey's horses. So very useful place, providing food and a stable for the horses. So this is Holy Brook, presumably because of its connections to the abbey. And as it explains here, grain plus water equals bread. Flour made at this mill was used to bake bread for the monks. In the Middle Ages, people ate bread at every meal. They even used the crusty bottoms of loaves as plates called trenchers, hence trenchermen. When the trenchers were nicely soaked with meat, fat and juices, they could be eaten too. That's very interesting. It doesn't say trencherman, but my dear old dad, who is no longer of this world, used to swear by sort of meat fat on bread, lard, whatever you want to call it, and he used to eat a lot of that, which was not advisable because it's not really good for your health. So he wasn't the first. Meat, fat and juices could be eaten too. It tastes very nice, of course, juices and bread, and eating bread with every meal. It's not that dissimilar to what happens today, certainly with the proliferation, viewers, of pizzas, Pizza Hut and all sorts of other similarly named pizza emporia. Emporia being the plural of emporium, but I don't want to go all Latin on you. Oh, I just did. So the mill over the Holy Brook continued working into the 1950s. Now, there's a chap who plays cricket for England. In fact, he's the England captain in the ODI. That's One Day International. That's those letters stand for. It's a young man called Harry Brook, and I wonder if his nickname is Holy Brook. Somehow, I rather doubt it, unless he comes from Reading, which he doesn't. So, there you are. What's in a name? I do say that sometimes in my historical and explanatory and geographical. Let's not be shy about it all. Gravy on bread, that's quite nice as well. But the names always originate from somewhere. Even Susie Dent doesn't know a lot of them, but I have no plans to replace her as the Dictionary Corner expert in countdown. Although I'm quite good at the numbers, I could probably be okay replacing half of Rachel Riley. There's a squirrel running along by Holy Brook, which is unexpected. There's a lot of Abbott themes here. There's Abbott House opposite there. This is Abbey Gardens, and that's Abbey Gardens. Calling office blocks after the Abbey is not a bad idea, because it gives people an idea of where you are in Reading. And I'm glad I know where I am, but this is the landmark, the Blade, and can be seen from almost anywhere in Reading. So if you ever get lost, head towards the Blade and then you'll get unlost. Thank you very much for watching. It's Peter the Rock. Smile, like, subscribe, it's all free, and see you next time. Cheers, take care, bye.